Isn't it odd how most people who would...
After the News 8 update.
If you are what you drive, imagine yourself as a Renault Encore. Expressively sporty in outlook, stylishly European in design. Renault Encore, from Europe's leading car maker, built in America, with independent suspension for amazing handling, electronic fuel injection for efficiency, and true to your ingenuity, you are affordable. $59.59. Are you what you drive?
I can see myself in a Renault Encore.
Renault.
Burger King asks, does a burger fixed to your taste really whet your... Would extra mayo and no ketchup really hit the... Does the thought of no onion but double the pickle make your mouth... Would a burger with lettuce and tomato make your taste buds... Don't you think you should have your burger your way? Then come to Burger King. Go someplace else and you're probably missing the...
What would you call a Zenith that puts a 25-inch picture in a 19-inch space?
Smart, real smart.
That's capable of 178 channels, including cable.
Choices are smart.
And for continuous color balance, a computer brain.
A brain is smart.
Plus parental control that locks out channels you don't want.
Now that's smart.
The Smart Set. Advanced System 3 from Zenith. Designed with Zenith computer technology. When you want everything.
Smart.
Daddy, shampoo's in the shower. There's no room for a body. That's mine for bouncy hair.
Mine for silky hair.
Mine for shiny hair. All we need is this shampoo for healthy-looking hair.
Dimension?
Bouncy, silky, shiny, all come from healthy-looking hair. That's what Dimension shampoo is made for. Dimension has a unique patented formula that gets you all you need. So Dimension leaves your hair looking healthy. That's all.
But that's everything.
That's Dimension shampoo.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Spend the whole night on the Love Boat for a star-studded celebration. Party with all your favorites and set sail for Japan. A night of stars and smooth sailing on the Love Boat. All starting at 8, 7 Central tomorrow.
At a lot of sport trucks, but we bought the lowest priced one in America, Mazda's new B2000 Sport LE. And while it's nice to know it comes standard with sporty two-tone paint, radials with spoker wheels, chrome bumpers, bucket seats, and a 5-speed, it's even nicer to know it's priced over $1,300 less than Nissan's or Toyota's sport trucks.
Sakes alive, sakes alive, only Mazda's got a sport truck for just $67.95.
In 1947, AT&T invented the transistor and ushered in the computer age.
Gentlemen, we've done it.
Well, Watson, watch us now. Introducing AT&T computers with flexibility to grow, to network, to communicate.
Yes, Watson, I see.
The new computers from AT&T Information Systems, when you've got to be right.
Hey, mister, can I trade in this 7-Up for a Sprite?
Gee, I don't know. Something the matter?
Yeah, Sprite tastes better than 7-Up.
Come on.
Really, Sprite even beat 7-Up in a taste test.
I always thought they were the same.
No, Sprite's the one with the lemon, and more people chose that great lemon taste. Here, try it.
Kid, you just made a sale.
It's only Sprite for you.
Only once in your life, you meet that one person who changes you forever.
You have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
What started as a relationship that couldn't last.
You don't take me seriously.
I'm in love with you.
Became a love they couldn't control. Until September, rated R. Starts Friday, September 21st. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
Hawaiian Heat will return in a moment.
On Monday.
Ultimate destination, Red China.
They're waiting for him to drop to 45,000.
Call to Glory returns.
We never really said goodbye.
All Paul's Bootin'.
Look out for a red station wagon.
Mabel, honey, that's a camper.
That's a truck.
Let's go find out.
Introducing Trooper 2, the go anywhere, be anything truck from Isuzu. And because it's an Isuzu, you know it's tough and reliable. The Isuzu Trooper 2, it's all you'd ever want in a station wagon, a camper, a truck.
Morning, boys. See you right on time for services.
Morning, Miss Emma.
The Isuzu Trooper 2 from 8683 at your local Isuzu dealer.
These are new Arida Lights. They're only 100 calories a serving, and that's really light. But don't worry, just because they're light on calories, that doesn't mean they're light on taste. In fact, at just 100 calories a serving, these golden Arida Lights are just bursting with the kind of hearty potato flavor your family loves. So, to give your meals a lift, get delicious new Arida Lights. Oh.
New Arida Lights. They're light on calories, but they're sure not light on taste.
Cooler and showers? Tell you about it at 10.
I know I don't look it, but I have sensitive skin.
So do I.
I have it too. Every time I shave, I get scraped right here.
I feel it right here.
Here's where I feel it. That's why I use Aftershave Skin Conditioner. After's different. It's a rich lotion. Hey, let me try that. It soothes razor scrape sensitive skin.
Feels nice.
Smells good, too. Hey, give me back my After.
Sensible care for sensitive skin. Aftershave Skin Conditioner.
By Menon.
I said that thin pads didn't work.
I was totally skeptical about this product.
I said I don't believe it.
So what changed your mind?
Sure and natural.
Sure and natural.
Sure and natural.
Sure and Natural took out Maxi Bulk and replaced it with a super fiber system so the pad can be thin.
It's true. Sure and Natural replaces any thick pad.
You can get thick pad protection out of this thin pad.
I'm sold on it. I'm sold on Sure and Natural.
Sure and Natural. So much protection, you'll never go back to thick.
A lot of people think America can't cut the mustard anymore, that quality counts for nothing and hard work for even less. And commitment, that went out with a hula hoop. Well, when you've been kicked in the head like we have, you learn pretty quick to put first things first. And in the car business, product comes first. And product is what brought us back to prosperity. High mileage, front-wheel drive, quality products that are the best-backed American cars for 5 years or 50,000 miles. Convertibles, they said, nobody wanted, but everybody copied. Sports cars and luxury cars with turbos so powerful, so efficient, you'll never go back to a V8 again. And a wagon so versatile, so right for America today, we can't build enough of them. Not bad for a company that had one foot in the grave. Quality, hard work, commitment. The stuff America was made of. Without them, there is no future. I have one and only one ambition for Chrysler, to be the best. What else is there?
It's not just growing a great potato that makes a great potato chip. It's how you slice it. O'Grady's, sliced thicker for the taste of more real potato, with a deeper cut for a serious crunch. O'Grady's has to be a great tasting potato chip because there's more potato in each chip. O'Grady's brand, the more potato chip from Frito-Lay.
They didn't buy a Commodore computer, and they'd rather not be recognized.
My computer costs 3 times as much as the Commodore 64.
For the same memory.
Commodore games cost almost half as much as my games.
Commodore business programs cost about 1/3 as much.
If you don't look into Commodore before you buy a computer, you'll be sorry.
I could have saved the school. Oh, so much.
Lloyd Bridges, Brenda Vaccaro, and Morgan Fairchild with you Sunday, September 23rd for the 2-hour premiere of Paper Dolls.
Hawaiian Heat will return in a moment.
An ABC News Break brought to you by Michelob Beer. Now from Washington, Ted Koppel.
Good evening. Auto workers are getting ready to go on strike against General Motors at midnight tonight if a contract agreement is not reached. Talks are focusing more on job security than on money. As Hurricane Diana headed out to sea today, North Carolina residents headed home to start cleaning up. Damage estimated at more than $25 million. The debate over presidential debates appears to be over. Aides have reportedly agreed to 2 debates between President Reagan and Walter Mondale, and 1 between the vice presidential candidates in October. Now this.
Michelob. One smooth taste tells you some things speak for themselves.
Later on Nightline, music video, a new art form or candy for the brain. We'll talk to film critic Gene Siskel. That's News Brief. More news later on this ABC station.
In a special Sunday night matchup, the Denver Broncos bang it out with the Cleveland Browns. And on Monday Night Football, Golden Arm Dan Marino and the Miami Scoring Machine collide with Joe Ferguson and the Buffalo Bills. 2 power-packed primetime matchups, only on ABC Sports.
The most beautiful rivers in America are in the great Northwest. Man likes to go fishing and drink some Olympia beer afterwards. Trouble is, strangers hear how great Ole tastes, so they got to come up here looking for it. It's a real problem.
Hey, where can we get some Olympia beer?
There's a place dead ahead at the bottom of the waterfall. You can't miss it.
Get back!
Olympia and Olympia Light.
Stay where you are. We'll stand in the beer.
Save now during Payless Cashway's Building Materials Fall Fix-Up.
We're saving energy and money.
A better-built bronze full-view storm door is now only $69.95. 8-inch Owens Corning R25 insulation is just $10.49 a roll. Buy 10 rolls, get a free NFL jacket. Mecklenburg Duncan 25-year caulk is only $1.49 a tube. Tough Polytech plastic sheeting is now just $2.99.
They're in this circular.
Coming in Sunday's paper. Save now during Payless Cashway's Fall Fix-Up.
Don't do it yourself without us.
Payless Cashways.
Steve McQueen and Ally McGraw stars, Saturday at 10:30.
Presenting Showtime Cable TV.
We make excitement. Showtime excitement. You're gonna see TV with some real excitement. We make excitement. Showtime excitement. Applause, applause. It should not be gone. We make excitement.
Eureka! I have solved the mystery of the long-lasting Owens Corning roof shingles. They have a heart of pink fiberglass. So, they have a Class A fire rating, and they do not absorb moisture. So that is the secret of the long-lasting roof shingles.
Owens Corning, our building products put your house in the pink.
The great cars of Europe priced out of reach. Until now, Renault bridges the gap between European technology and affordability. Renault Alliance, a highly acclaimed, smooth, quiet ride, and sedan comfort for 5. Renault Alliance, fuel-injected, fuel-efficient, European technology from Renault, Europe's leading car maker. 6161, built in America and affordable.
The one to watch, the one to watch, the one to watch.
Renault.
I see you belong to a lodge.
Pardon me?
Your button. On your lapel.
Oh, this is from the supermarket. Sort of. Actually, I got it for stacking stuff that's sweetened with 100% NutraSweet. This is their new symbol.
It's very distinctive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look for 100% NutraSweet brand sweetener. Why some things taste better than others.
Tuesday, the final episode of Three's Company. When Janet gets married, Terry moves out, and Jack gets a new roommate. A special hour of Three's Company.
Only Mazda's got a sporty truck with just 69.95.
I just got a sporty truck priced like some base trucks. The Mazda B2000 SE5. Look, it comes standard with a 5-speed, radials and spoker wheels, sporty stripes, step bumper, and dual sport mirrors. Pretty sporty for just $59.95.
Takes a life.
Mazda SE5.
Recently, an independent research firm asked people nationwide to compare leading diet soft drinks on taste. To some, the results may come as a bit of a surprise. Diet Sprite didn't win. Diet Pepsi didn't win. Even Diet Coke didn't win. Which diet soft drink was preferred over any of those? Diet 7-Up. It may be the best tasting diet soft drink ever.
His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Standing on receiving line takes its toll and it takes time. Gentlemen, goodbye. But you could take a different view, cause you might meet a prince or two. Gentlemen, goodbye.
Walking, running, standing on your feet for hours, we're Hanes Alive, the beautiful sheer support.
And when that prince is someone who really wants to be with you,
now get great savings on Hanes Alive.
She's a police psychiatrist.
You have a lot of experience dealing with armed and dangerous criminals, Doctor?
Yes, I have dealt with highly agitated, disturbed people.
With a loaded gun pointing at you?
Her specialty is criminal behavior.
I know just what you're thinking. You're trying to psychologize me.
To her, being a cop means more than just solving crime.
People care about you, Mr. Rowe.
Who cares about me?
Your son, your wife.
Tuesday at 9, 8 Central. Lindsay Wagner's with you when Jesse premieres.
Hawaiian Heat will return in a moment.
Sunday.
It's the President of the United States.
Hardcastle's in the running for Supreme Court.
Exactly.
If McCormick can keep him alive. How you cooking?
It's going to be hard on the community and the schools, the churches, the grocery stores, the mortgage companies. They'll feel the effects immediately. You have a tremendous amount of income that goes into the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
The United Auto Workers are preparing to go on strike after their contract runs out at 11 o'clock tonight. I'm Iola Johnson, and tonight on The Update, we'll bring you the latest on the negotiations. Also, News 8 has a special report on a child abuse case that might have religious connection.
They told me that they just wanted them to not grow up to be liars and thieves. And
take to the skies with some of the best. TV stories and more on the News 8 Update at 10.
Braniflow fares have no strings attached. New York, 109 off-peak, 129 peak. San Francisco, 119 off-peak, 129 peak. Call 1-800-BRANA.
Milk Duds. When you want the fun to last and other candies go too fast. Milk Duds. Milk Duds.
Crazy Glue claims you can glue a construction worker in a hard hat to a steel beam. We're going to try it out this week on Fight Back.
Saturday at 6:30 on Channel 8.
Scott Baio taking charge on E.T.
After the News 8 update.
What Ford has done
is so big, we can only tell you
a small part of it.
We put bumpers that are 4 times as strong as the law demands on every car we make. That's something GM, Chrysler, even Mercedes can't say.
We make 2 of the most fuel-efficient cars you can buy, the Ford Escort and Mercury Lynx diesels. Both of them have a highway mileage rating that's unbeaten by any car sold in the U.S.
Ford's aircraft-style doors have concealed rain gutters, so they blend smoothly into the roof line. This contributes to better aerodynamics, which reduces wind noise and saves you fuel.
This car has a $40 million paint job. That's what it costs to develop our new laser track paint system. You know, for years, we were jealous of the finish on the expensive European cars. But as you can see, now it's our turn to shine.
You're gonna love the quality. Ford. Quality is job one.
The following is brought to you in green, dots. To introduce new Freedom Thin Super Maxes, the protection is super. How nice. But the pad is thin. Hundreds of tiny funnel dots pull moisture away to help keep you dry. New Freedom Thin Supers, the newest in a complete line with funnel dot dryness. From New Freedom, the dots help keep you dry. Super nice.
Evenings from 5 to 11, AT&T saves me 40% on long-distance calls. What could be better?
Sold for $100. Weekends, I get 60% off with AT&T.
What could be better?
You don't have to give up any service to save. That's what's better.
Only AT&T gives you operator service, calls from anywhere to anywhere, and up to 60% off.
Now, that's what I like to hear.
That's AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound.
Reach out and touch someone.
Tomorrow on CFA College Football, Barry Switzer, the nation's winningest coach, takes Oklahoma East to meet the mighty Pitt Panthers. Tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern on ABC.
It's a good time for the great taste. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Ow, it's a good time for the great taste. Gotta get a bite. Gotta get going to just one place. Gotta make McDonald's appetite. Going for McNuggets, Coke, Big Mac, quarter pounder fries, she's calling you back. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Good time. Great taste. Good time. Great taste. It's a good time for the great taste. It's a good time for the great taste. It's a good time for the great taste, taste of McDonald's. Let's go!
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places.
If you've been seeing more Mercury Cougars lately, it's probably because last year sales were up over 500%.
I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
1 week from tonight, the boys move into their new dig
Nice work, Mac.
and get a feel for their new jobs.
You won't be sorry.
But there's trouble in paradise. Hawaiian Heat. Then Matt Houston's on the run.
Those fellas out there, they're after me for something I didn't do.
Mama, we have to get Houston to his uncle.
As Buddy Epson joins the cast as Matt's uncle. It's the season premiere of Matt Houston. Hawaiian Heat. Matt Houston, 1 week from tonight.
Keeping your health is cheaper than running up big medical bills. Monday through Friday, News 8's Dennis Johnson keeps you health-wise with advice for staying healthy, plus developments in medical treatment and research. Health-wise with Dennis Johnson, weekdays in the second half hour of News 8 at 6 on Channel 8.
To her, being a cop means more than just solving crime. Tuesday at 9, 8 Central. Lindsay Wagner's with you as Jesse.
As the first music video awards get underway, the pros and cons on Nightline tonight.
The deadline for a new contract between auto workers and General Motors draws near.
And 4 offshore gas workers are killed when fire breaks out on a rig in the Gulf of Mexico.
We'll have more on these stories and all the day's top news next on The Update.
More and more, Americans are calling for action on the issues. We care about good jobs for the future. Some people say trickle-down tax cuts pump up the economy, but that won't restore America's competitive edge. Funds for employment and training have been cut by $18 billion. The percentage of dollars going to research and development is decreasing, and by 1990, we will need 20 million new jobs. Let's fight for the issues. Let's care for the future.
Judith, could you send $350 to Santa Fe? Right away.
Could you possibly send me $709? And hurry.
Dad, is there any way you could send the money today?
To send someone money fast, come to Western Union. We'll make sure it gets to any of our 9,000 locations, usually in 15 minutes or less. Keep in touch. Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
You know, we've been driving past this Jack in the Box every day for years, but we never went in.
We never went.
No, but we heard about their new food, supreme salads, pita sandwiches, shrimp dinners.
We never went.
But we're here now. We're sinking our teeth into these juicy burgers, and they're terrific. I guess you could say we finally broke down and went to Jack in the Box.
We finally went.
Jack in the Box restaurants.
Thank you.
If you never go, you'll never know.
Steve McQueen and Ally McGraw stars, Saturday at 10:30.
This is the News 8 Update. With Iola Johnson, Tracy Rowlett, Troy Dungan with weather, and Dale Hansen on sports.
The strike deadline looms dangerously close as General Motors negotiators try to hammer out a contract with United Auto Workers. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Criswell, sitting in tonight for Tracy Rowlett.
If the negotiators don't agree before midnight, it will be the first coast-to-coast walkout against the world's largest manufacturer in 14 years. It apparently won't be a general walkout. UAW leaders say they're gearing up for a selective strike tonight. Assembly plants in California, Michigan, New Jersey, and Georgia were among those targeted for strikes. Negotiators for the two sides resumed contract talks